Hello, I'm Wayne Hudson coming to you today from the campus of the Home of Grace in Van Cleve, Mississippi, and I have Corey Boler back with me again today. So good to see you, Corey.
Yes, sir. Good to be here.
Listen, today we're going to talk about something that you would like to talk about, and I think that I won't even introduce that. I'll just let you go ahead with that.
All right. The characteristics of guys that make it out of this program and are successful afterwards is tricky. It's tricky because used to a few years ago, you would think that a guy that has it all together and he knows all the scripture and he knows how to act, he knows how to behave, and he does everything just right in the program. That's going to be the successful guy out there.
That's the one the average person would bet on.
Yes, it's not the case. It's not the case at all. Most of the time I find myself, the guys that give me the most problems and the guys that I have to deal with constantly on a day-to-day basis, I don't like them when they come in here. I don't. They get on my nerves. But those are the ones I find myself growing fond of because they've got something inside of them that's teachable. And most of the time, the guys that you wouldn't expect to make it are the ones that make it. The guys that are street preaching out here on the campus, most of the time are the first guys that fall. I've seen it time and time again where somebody that has it together so good even fooled me and fool yourself. You'll fool yourself with that kind of behavior. And
often I would guess, tell me if I'm wrong, it's because the Home of Grace does not conform to what they think the Home of Grace should be.
Right. That's true. They know everything that's wrong, and they know how to do everything, and they need to show you how to do your job and what's wrong with the Home of Grace and how we need to fix things.
But we, as best I can recall, I think we started this thing about 52 years ago or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they figured some things out in those 50 plus years.
Right.
And I used to think different about it, and honestly, you don't know who is going to make it or not. You don't know. There's people out there right now, and the statistics say that we've got a good success rate. All right, we do. We've got a good success rate, but the underlying statistic of the guys that get the real thing and the guys that just act like a Christian, they do what we tell them to do, and they think that that's going to get them into heaven and be successful in life. That's not the case. There's only a handful of guys every week that get the real thing, and it's hard to tell who that is. But most of the time, it's the guys that are fighting the whole way through that get it.
Usually, I would think after 3 months is done, you can kind of tell who's really got it and who hasn't, and who's been acting and who's been real. Yes,
we've been fooled before.
Yeah,
I have. I've been fooled plenty of times. And really at 3 months you can't say that somebody's ready. All right, not out of this program. You cannot say that they're ready to go meet life head on. But most of the guys have to go do that, and honestly, I would extend the program if I could to a year, whatever, because it takes a long time.
Well, we kind of have in that we have a phase 3 now.
That's right.
And when a person completes phase 3 successfully, and everybody's happy, then that's a good indication.
Yes, it is.
There.
Yes, it is, and that's the great thing about third phase is because they're allowed to have more freedom, but they've still got structure, and they give them another 3 months. And most of the time, guys have if they commit to another 3 months, that shows some initiative. That shows that they want more.
Let me guess at something here. I would guess that you don't have a lot of discipline problems with phase 3 guys. Right?
I do not. The only thing that we have with third phase is keep your room clean.
Yeah.
Clean that room up. That's the only thing I have to do, really. I mean, third phase, if they don't have it together by the end of their 3 months, they don't understand what the program is about, then they might not need to be in third phase anyway. So most of the guys that go into third phase have figured out what the program is about and how they need to conduct themselves. So I don't have a lot of problems out of third phase at all.
Yeah. Corey, I've enjoyed speaking with you. You've
Yes,
taught
sir.
me some things, and they say you can't teach an old dog new tricks.
Yes, sir.
In this case, you did,
Well,
and I appreciate
Young
you
dog taught you.
Yeah, right. And I want you to come back sometime
Yes, sir,
and be
I
a
will.
part of what we do here. And you folks back home, thank you so much for joining us today on the campus of the Home of Grace for a cup of grace.